Hey, what up, YouTube? It's your boy, Desert Fox, coming at you again with another Wargame Red Dragon, Ash&Shadows mod Blitz session, baby. We're running the same map that we just ran for NATO, the Punjab Valley, but this time we're running it with Pack. Again, this is a Blitz series, seeing if you can run Blitz tactics or quick maneuver tactics on the enemy. Want to go ahead and dive right in here since we just did the NATO one, and we'll do the Pack. So they kind of put us on the other end, which is pretty cool. So what's the game plan? Because we like to start our games out with game plan. My job is basically, because you can have dominance of this road right here, really, to take this forest from the enemy. So taking a lot of infantry, mechanized infantry would be the best. So heavy tanks and then mechanized infantry. We will actually take the Dresden up here, and we'll split him. And then on the right, kind of take some ATGM forces and scout them here, right? My objective is to make this a infantry fight in the forest until we can break out, push, and just hit Elena directly in the side there. So we're going straight for the enemy, but we're not going through Dimitri per se. We're going this way, and that's going to require us to secure to Fedor on the left and take the forest in the middle. That's going to be kind of hard because it goes from tank, infantry, tank, ambush. This is actually a great place to set up ATG unit for ambush here, maybe here and here, right? Choppers coming in from the wing, but really kind of broach that quickly and then get infantry out here to kind of maneuver. It's going to be kind of hard, should make for interesting gameplay. I figured I'd take the harder of the two routes because I really want to showcase a good gameplay. Not really just, blitz the enemy, but kind of do something difficult to make it more fun. So to do that, we're not going to go super heavy concentrated on the infantry. What we will do is we will, heavy on the tanks. We will, though, just mad heavy on the mechanized and the infantry. So on this guy, I got to do these guys in the wing though, and then we have support. Yeah, these guys are kind of strong. To support on the left, kind of keep the enemy at bay. We'll also throw him some long range vehicles out there with some recon. Yes, sir. Oh, actually, let's get him this recon. Well, that's the design for that, right? Cool beans, so we'll take you back. Very nice. Alright, so we got those boys, and then the mechanized infantry. We'll do we got 10 of these guys. We're taking in groups of 3s. He'll take 2, and he'll take 2 and 2. 2 groups of 2, I should say. He got short change, but we'll manage. We'll take an aerial recon, and we'll take some suppressing units, because before we bridge that gap there, that 10 killing gap, I guess, I would say we're going to bombard whatever over there. And we might take some seed. I will say that probably the best thing is to take these guys, fire and forget, but they come in so slow, they might not even be effective going into it. So there it is. We have our game plan. Let's dive in. Objective is to get these guys moving in there, and get you boys moving here. Get you moving there, and get you guys moving kind of in that general direction. You to take the door. Very nice. So Mike, give me to hit you. The disrespect. So I'm anticipating tanks coming from here, or through here. I'm assuming he might make a play over there. I doubt it though. So we're going to have these guys go over here. These guys basically are just going to be a delaying action. So a in-depth defense is preferred. Here comes the enemy choppers. They want to scout some stuff. Scout all they want. They're going to get bamboozled. Look at that. That way. I want our infantry to go ahead and just streamline towards there. So we make the defense here. And remember, this still is blitz, so even though this is a delay in action, this isn't. This is just to protect our flank so that we can concentrate an assault here. That's all we're doing. So it's not, we are pushing on the enemy as fast as possible, but still being able to effectively give combat. We need to dominate this road here. All these boys get in the buildings, or in the forest, I should say. You guys need to streamline there, please. And you need to go right there. We need to dominate these roads. But I don't want to make this a close-in fight. And he's going to shoot at the infantry. I need you to go out a roundabout way. And let the tanks do what they do best. And that's kill enemy tanks. So everything is going to be used to try to cover the infantry getting in these forests over here as the T-80s come down and set themselves up for these side shots. We do get a couple bombing runs on the enemy. So we're going to have them drop and fan out and try to advance a little bit. We did take out almost 1,000 points of the enemy, and we lost about 77 points of our own. We're going to continue, seeing that most of this is kind of not covered. Very, very effective fighting there. So what we will do also is call in to kind of help them. So as a delaying force, he doesn't see anything. We'll actually advance with some cheap units and see if our infantry can kind of advance on foot. We'll also advance with our recon. And tell them to go back. We don't want to lose them. And the ground there is good position for a defense. And nice spread out. So we're kind of going out wide, and we're going to swing around wide. Now, as we dominate this force here, we're going to start pushing our armor units ahead and follow on with some aerial infantry. And bring them out here. Nice. And start getting a Grom to move and try to secure some of that stuff. Get you guys moving. I don't want to advance my tanks without having infantry in here to cut off any counterattacks. So we are advancing slowly but surely. So we don't see anything there. We're going to advance these long and get these guys back in there, and we're going to advance them here. So that way we get these boys moving. So we do see the enemy infantry as they kind of spill in through there. And now that we've got kind of infantry there, we're going to streamline into the enemy's main base. I just want them to kind of cover the road there. Nice. So we drew his Baratino, which is awesome because that's going to free up the other units. He won't be able to shoot the main assault force. And we are going to advance these boys, not giving away our position there. We're going to also bombard these forests, because if he has any guys in the forest, it's going to be an issue. We want to suppress them as much as possible. So he did a good job of kind of suppressing our units, but you know, that's not the objective. The objective is to advance on Elena. So these boys are continuing. Right into that, but that's okay. Some good stuff opening up there. Lost some Guska, but that's okay. We are now at terminal velocity, I would say. What are these little light vehicles? So we've already advanced on his base, and we put pressure here, and so now the enemy kind of capitulates, and we'll follow in with some reinforcements for some cleanup. Very good stuff. So we'll give our guys some advance orders to continue the advance. And there's a game. So good blitz on our part. It was a 6-minute fight. We did take some casualties, like 16%. We lost 500, but we killed about 2,000. I think it was more like 1,500. So 1 for 3, so to speak. But because we took out the command vehicle, the other units he had on the field counted to a win for us. Honorable mentions here. The MRADs, great AA vehicle. Yes, they are radar guided, so you might have to be careful about using them, but pretty effective nonetheless. The MS-95, great tank. Go to toe-to-toe with these T-80s, very nice. Also the PTZ-89s going toe-to-toe with the T-80. I wouldn't say toe-to-toe because it takes about 2 hits on the T-80, but if you get a side shot, very good stuff. What else do we get? More. Look at that. It's like this is a 35 point unit. This is an 87 point unit. So he popped like well above his weight, and he popped 2 of them effectively, as did this guy. So really good stuff there. Grom popping a J7, very nice. What else we got? Yep, the PT-72s doing hit and light work. We got a lot of kills. Our long range MLRS did take out 1 unit, good for him. And the Tunguska putting in work. So yeah, over and all, we did take a lot of damage in the infantry department and the light vehicle department. We took these Tunguskas towards the end. That was probably like 200 points right there to these BMPs. But they came in, laying down that fire, boys, letting it ride. So just the aspect of the speed and being able to kind of continue to press in the gap and cover your flanks, I think that we accomplished that mission pretty freaking well, and it kind of shows in 6 minutes. Like NATO did it in 9, so they were moving like really slow, right? The pack was just running through it. But yeah, that's your boy Desert Fox. Thank you guys for joining me. If you like what you've been seeing, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Have a good day and goodbye.